I calculated you. Is it done? Hey, yes, you are a mentat everywhere can be brought. You continue to impress.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Very well, what do you want? Oh, nothing dramatic. Just a bit of light sport, you know. Usually I wake up. Bless you for that. Of course, that's... Why are you... Very well, what do... My credentials? I am grand nephew. I could have portafoy. Well, that's not... No. Did Fenric put... Very well, what do you want? Oh, he and his He's been with me ever since. What a I am Cyprian Io, Imperial Planetologist. Yes, I am. At the Academy, and my brilliance as a scholar.
Hello. May I help? It is always from the end, but you are correct. I am from the highland steppes of the Tot. As a sad, not such as... And the final... See. I serve the Duke in the liberation of Ix. And the raid... I don't like my brother, Colonel Hall. Meanwhile, young Enzo. Messengers, the forms of... But the four. Standing, the Benetli, Sarduka, whatever in... What? By all cup, I got the taste. The warm, that, but the best part was that I'm afraid operational security, but very well. None are but then it is always from the, but you are correct. I am...
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How much Stellaris would you...
I expected you. We follow the steps of what we... Wise, smug... Who on... Finally, such as... If we do that, for now, we need to develop a means to reliably detect and extract the... I expected you. We follow the step... Wise, smug... Who on it... Finally, we have reason to suspect Imperial involvement. Such a secret would grant the Noah influence at the highest fulcrum of power. If we grasp that fulcrum... If we do that, we can save House Atreides from doom. Do we have the audacity? For now, we wait. I have a team of researchers working day. We need to develop a means to reliably detect and extract the contaminant from the spice. When we do, I'll put your skills to good use again.
citizens, heed the warning of history.
Why do I seek whom? I have never heard that name. I hunt a renegade. We would have had her when should I have it withdraw from my Not now. You forget yourself, plebe. You haven't the Yourself in the teachings of House Harkonnen. Knowledge is power. Questioning the authority of House Harkonnen.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, and I need a pleasure thrall hung like a... She's never even Did you actually? Well, but until... Welcome, stranger. Do not underestimate an amount on more primitive worlds. And I need a pleasure. That depends on... Yes. When the mail arrives, it, for lack of a better word, wait until you hear where she lays her egg. She's never even Did you actually hear her say that? Well, when I hear... But until then...
Science is under the guidance of House Harkonnen.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking and I need a pleasure thrall hung like a Tarnarian bull pig, we don't always get what we want. That depends on whether you would consider a third... Yes. When the mail arrives, it, for lack of a better word, unspools... Wait until you hear where she lays her... She's never even... Did you actually... Well, when I... But until then... Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking do not under an amount new on more primitive worlds. They believe, and I need a pleasure thrall hung like a Tarnarian bull pig. We don't always get what we want. That depends on whether you would consider... Yes. When the mail arrives, it... Wait until you hear where she's never... Did you... Well, but until...
What have you learned? Yes? Yes, you're right. I once, as I invest. He said, dumped me. Yeah, but enough. Let the blade fill your... You nearly had me there. What have you learned? Despite myself, my face... You're right. That's just... What have you learned? Tell me, pupil, why do you wish to match His Excellence? Now I know of only... Off you go, then.
You're back. Who is it, then? How did you Tessia now that Lady that is... You have come a long way. You are both competent. There is some... I know not what part you have to play in this grand drama, but it will be an important one. Indeed I will. I will undoubtedly And while I believe the true path leads right here. Do you actually... Very well. In my research, her dreams had a great chariot, prophecies. You have come a long way. You are both competent. There is some. I know not what part you have to. Margot Fenric, but time will come when she turns.
Teachings of House Harkonnen, knowledge is power. Those who oppose House Harkonnen meet only ruin. Choose loyalty. Choose survival.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced and I need a pleasure thrall hung like a Tarnari. That depends on whether... Yes. When the mail arrives, it, for lack of a better word, unspools its penis and penetrates the loose soil as it probes for... Wait until you hear where she lays her eggs. She's never even apologized. I don't know if I... Did you actually hear her say that? Well, when I hear it from her, I will think about it. We did have a but until then, no more... You know, I warned Kara these won't work forever. She needs a... I've been waiting for you, Trooper. The withdrawal is creeping. Let's see. Good work, Trooper. No, I'm working an angle right now. It's too early to say anything. It just looks that I need You've been loyal. My lord was... We shared system when the feud between... They swore fealty to Baron Harkonnen. For over... We slept. Instead, that's... You'll be sorry you said... You're back. There you are, Trooper. I've been waiting for you. I always want... Like, the space between the... That's... The stims... aren't working anymore. I need, if Doctor, enough to kill me, yes. With the same master transmit, it just so happened, if any slave crews are buying a master transmitter, I want you to see if you can find, the details are in the... Report, Trooper. Let's see. Get back...
Welcome. Would you like to How much Stellaris would you...